Good morning, everybody. It's June 5th, 2025. I've traveled 3.5 hours to Cherokee National Forest just to see a couple of waterfalls. While I'm still here in Tennessee working, Melinda is in Wyoming working for the summer. And while I'm here exploring Tennessee, she's exploring Wyoming. The attraction to this waterfall is that it's been closed for about a year now, so that they can build this beautiful bridge that you see behind me. So it opened up Friday. Saturday I drove here, couldn't find a parking spot because it's just so popular. So as I was driving on down to find a turnaround spot, I kept seeing car after car after car after car. I was like, man, today is not today. So I'm back today on a Thursday where it's not as crowded, but I did get lucky and find a parking spot today. So let's go explore Bald River Falls, and then on down the road, Baby Falls, here at the Cherokee National Forest near Tellico Plains, Tennessee. Here's another look at the brand new bridge that they just built. During the construction of the bridge, access to the waterfall is pretty much shut down. So everybody's really excited about seeing Bald River Falls again. Not only did we get a new bridge, but we've got a observation deck out here, so that people can get out of the way of the traffic. Last time on the old bridge, the road was so narrow and people were standing out in the road to observe the waterfall, so it held up traffic. It's a really nice observation deck.
Behind the sign.
No problems. So at the end of the parking lot, there is a trail that takes you up to the top of Bald River Falls. And on down that way is Baby Falls. We'll walk down there in a minute. It's about a quarter mile to Baby Falls. Let's explore Bald River Falls for a few minutes before we visit Baby Falls. Probably hard to see, but there's the bridge right down there. I don't know how far this trail goes, but it may just stop up here at the top. The view is not great from up here, but it's definitely worth visiting. Look at all that. You get out there in that water and slip, you wouldn't stop till you hit the bottom. I believe this is only the second time I've visited Bald River Falls and Baby Falls. It may be my third time. I can't, you know what? I think it is my third time I've been here. We don't get here too often because this is East Tennessee. We live in Middle Tennessee, and it takes 3.5 hours just to get here. And that's why a lot of our content centers around on Middle Tennessee, but we are trying to explore more of East Tennessee along with all the state parks. Hopefully we'll have a video on every single state park here soon. But it takes so much effort just getting over here to East Tennessee. So the trail does continue for almost, what does it say? That's the trail 88. I thought that was 8.8 miles. So I'm not quite sure how far that trail is, but I looked at the map here. We are right here, and that trail winds around to another road. Looks like it ends at Holly Flats Campground. But it doesn't look like there's much on the trail other than it does follow Bald River, looks like. I'm sure it's beautiful. There might be some more small waterfalls on it, but I am not sure how long that is. And we have to get to Baby Falls to go explore that. So I am up here at the top of Bald River Falls. I'm just going to turn around and head back to go see Baby Falls. Alright guys, I just came off of that trail right there. There's Bald River Falls, and that's my van right down there. I'm going to leave the van there and hike down towards Baby Falls because I'm terrified that if I drive down there I won't be able to find a parking spot, and I'll be in the same situation I was in last Saturday. No place to park. So we're just going to walk real quickly down here to Baby Falls, which is like a quarter of a mile. Because I'm afraid I won't be able to find any parking. Now, since I've been here, it's gotten even more crowded. There was several parking spots when I got here, and that's why I left so early this morning. I got here just in time. But now that I've been here for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, it's getting really busy. So I'm not going to take no risk. I'm just going to walk a quarter mile down here to Baby Falls and check it out real quickly. There's that beautiful river right down there. Fortunately, the speed limit here is like 25 miles an hour, and everybody drives fairly safely through here. Oh, there she is. Baby Falls. Wasn't a bad walk at all. Only saw a couple cars on the way here. Let's get down here and see what it looks like. Look at that. I am not sure which one is more beautiful. I think Bald River Falls is more popular than Baby Falls, but I think I like Baby Falls better. Let's walk on up here to the top, see what it looks like. You know what, before we go to the top, check out the parking lot, let's go down to the bottom. Check that bottom out a little bit. It looks amazing down there. It's a little challenging to get down to the base. When I was here last time, there wasn't nearly as much water flowing, And you could rock hop all out through there. I was even out there on that rock taking photographs of Baby Falls the last time we was here. Check that view out. Water is cold and crystal clear. I can feel the coolness coming off the water there. Alright, let's see if we get a little closer from here. We're gonna get over there to that rock right there. Look at that. You know, I love Middle Tennessee. Love it, love it, love it. I think it's so beautiful. But East Tennessee is probably 10 times more beautiful than Middle Tennessee. I hate to say that, but I'm afraid it's the truth. Ooh, look at there. Look, I see a trail. So we get a view from the top of the waterfall. See, I think I like Baby Falls better because it just seems more fun exploring than Bald River Falls. Actually got a rope over there. I could have used. Here. Look at that view. How can I safely get right there? Look at all this beauty. Ah, I see a way. Maybe not that way. My knees can't handle jumping much anymore. That's a slick rock. All right, look at that. Look at all that view. So I was completely wrong. There was plenty of parking up here at Baby Falls. I could have just drove down here, been just fine. But I just didn't want to take that chance. This parking area has always been better than the Bald River Falls parking. But when I came through here Saturday, man, it was packed. So I went on down to Bald River Falls and not a parking spot there. So I just kept on. I just went on home after driving 3.5 hours here. Plenty of picnicking areas here. I wish I packed a lunch, but I didn't. I was in such a hurry to get here. Just jumped in the van and left. Look at this. It's just a great area to play around in the water. Dog poop. Almost stepped in it. But these waters can be dangerous, especially below Baby Falls. That water is churning hard. But my advice is, if you want to come see Baby Falls and Bald River Falls, come get here early. Do it on a weekday if you can. Not nearly as crowded on the weekday. On the weekends, everybody's out here. You'll be fighting to get a parking spot. All right, so let me recap this adventure. This Bald River Falls opened back up on Friday. I came here on Saturday, hoping to find a parking spot. Couldn't find a parking spot, went home. Spent almost 7 hours driving for nothing. So I decided to just come back during the weekday. Fortunately, there's plenty of parking today during the week. So thankful I got to see this again. It's just so much in demand right now because the new bridge has been built and people have access to it again after having no access for about a year or more. I really appreciate you watching our video to the very end. Helps our little channel out a lot. Give us a thumbs up to help promote our little YouTube channel. If you're interested in more Tennessee stuff, I post daily on our Facebook page called Outdoor Adventures in Tennessee. Just constantly reminding people of all the beautiful places there are here to see in Tennessee. So we hope to see you over there also. All right, let's take one last look at Bald River Falls before we leave here.